All right. The purpose of this video is to show you how to utilize the metabolism calculator. I wrote this software up so that it would do the math for you. So we're going to do this first to explain what you're looking at. A friend of mine's talked about how archaic, I think that's the word you use, this is. I wanted it to be real simplified so that it will be easily used based on functionality. So the first thing that you will see you have here is three different choices: 1, 2, and 3. So let's take 1 as an option. It gives you a list of all your carbs regarding fruit, vegetables, and starch. So once you hit 1, once again, choose fruit, hit enter. All your fruits pop up. If there's a fruit that's not on it, let us know and we would include it. But what this does, it gives you an option of doing the work for you. So let's say that I wanted to get 18 grams of carb from strawberries. So I go and find strawberries, which is 1. I hit 1. It gives me how many carbs is how much this gram weighs for 1 carb. So the question is, how much grams of carb the strawberries do you want to consume? I said 18. I hit 18, and it tells you if you weigh out 234 grams, you get 18 carbs. The purpose of this, so that when you're writing out your menus, you can make everything fit. Give you ability to make everything fit. So we're going to hit continue. Once again, it goes back up and gives you the option: choose food from food list, enter food 1, 2, or 3. We're going to stay with 1 so we can go through all 3 levels. So I choose 1 again. This time I'll go from a fruit to a vegetable. So I choose 2. Once again, you have a list of all your vegetables here. Which food do you want to consume? Let's say I want to do turnip greens. I would choose 7. It said how much grams of carb or turnip green I want to have. Let's say since I'm doing dinner, I want to have at least 5 grams of green, 5 carbs. So I hit 5, click, it says 113.6 is the amount it should weigh. If I weigh 113, also if you go up 114, because anything 5 and over, forgive me, it's late. Anything 5 and over, you can go to the next number. So 114 grams would give me 5 carbs. That would be great. So all you have to do is weigh it out, eat it, boom, you go. All right, we're going to hit continue again. This time we're going to choose a starch, 3. Once again, all your starches. I even put a couple of cereals there because, stuff I like to eat. But your other carbs are there: corn, brown rice, bread, everything along that line. So let's say I want to do black eyed peas, which is 17. And I want to get 20 carbs from black eyed peas. If I weigh out 96 grams of this food, black eyed peas will give me 20 carbs. So this works. So once you get your number, then we put in your booklet what you should have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner regarding carbs or protein, or how many carbs we recommend you have. Then you figure out which food you want to eat. Once you do what food you want to eat, once you figure out what food you want to eat, then your calculator does it for you. So let me stop. In order for you to lose weight, you got to learn how to eat according to weight loss. So the number 1 question most people have regarding weight loss is, what can I eat? You got a list of all your foods, and we're going to show you the website and how the program works. But right now we're doing a metabolism calculator. What food can you eat? You have a list of all your foods. How much of it can you have? We're going to give you a formula for that once you get your number. It'll be in your booklet. What this does is it allows you the chance to be real specific so that you don't have to guess about how many carbs you should have per day or how many carbs you should have for lunch or how many carbs you should have for your snack. All of that is given to you. We do all of that work for you. And now we also have a calculator to show you how much that should weigh to give you that food, to give you that number of carbs, so you can pull the carbs out of the food of what you need. All right. We went to 1. Let's do 2. I had them do 2 just because there are times when you might buy something and it's not on there. So let's say you bought, we're going to use this bread for example. The total number of carbs for this bread, say total carb is 12. The serving size of this bread is 26 grams. So it immediately gives you how much this weighs to give you 1 carb. So now it gives you an option. How much food of this should you have? And if you're already eating it, how much carb is in it if you're already weighing it? So that didn't make sense to some of you. All right, so we're just going to deal with 1. All right, look at 1. It says, how much of the food should you have? So we're going to hit 1. Let's say I want to get 25 carbs from that food. I hit 25, and it tells me I should weigh out 54 grams to get 25 carbs. That's great for sweet potato fries, another thing that you like to eat that you may want to eat, of numbers of a food that's not in there. So we make provision so that if you buy food, it's not in there, you can go there, find out how much of it you can have to eat to make it balanced for your particular meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. All right. So we're going to hit 2 again. In the total carbs, food, I got to get out of that. You're going to find out that it does not allow you to backtrack. 40. All right. I'm sorry, 1. All right, I'm going to go to 2 to explain. All right, 2. How much carb is present in the food? So if you already weighing out your bread and you don't know how much carb is in it, once you put that in there, let's say we weighed out 60 grams. Let's say what we put on the food scale was 60. It tells you 27.72 carbs is in it. So once you put the food in there, which is this formula here, and you already have it on the scale, it'll tell you how much carb is in that particular food, which is also relevant. Because sometimes, for some reason, you're doing it on the back end versus front end. You should always do it on the front end, have it written out so you know exactly what you're going to need and go from there. All right. You're going to press enter again. I also put that 2 in. Once you look at the video on snacks, that was another reason I did it, because one of the things that occurs when you're eating according to your metabolism, you can make your food fit on the paper, but you also have to make your food fit within your parameter of your number that you give within your metabolism, which means this: you're not going to eat all your food all the time when you're coming on with your bars, with chips. If you set your numbers up around your snack, which I think you should, because it makes it much easier, then that's what I would do. So let me explain that. On the website, we have shakes, yogurts, all the different things that we give you a range. And we're going to go over that also in a video of how to utilize the program. So make sure you check that one out. But once you get those snacks in there, then you can determine how much carbs you're going to have for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, because you already got all your snacks bought, detailed out. So now you can make it fit that. So I'm going to do a video on how to utilize the website and also how to do a menu. But first, we wanted to show you that this does all the work for you. All of it. Work, eating is something you're going to have to get right to reach the weight loss goals you want to reach. You can tailor your food and menu according to what you want to do regarding losing weight. And that's all the foods that you would like to eat. One of the things I always hear from my clients when they eat in front of the family member thing, that I thought she was on a diet. So they see them eating black eyed peas with pork chop and watermelon and something else. Says, oh my God, I thought you were trying to lose weight. So yes, you can eat regular food and lose weight, but we have to show you how, and the best way to do that comes with this metabolism calculator. Please forgive my computer is going crazy. Fully crazy. All right. So total carbs, we already did 4. Serving size, we just gonna put some numbers there and 2. All right. The last thing I want to do is go over. I'm gonna go to 2 one more time. In the total, no, I don't want to do it anymore. 2. I think you get it. Into the serving size, let's say it was 30. We just put numbers there. All right. We did both of them already. It's late, like I said before. So please forgive me. All right. Into the drink detail. So we're gonna go to 3. Please forgive me. The total cost of the drink is the same thing as far as in that. So if I had a drink and the total carb said it was water, it's not anything in it. Say it was total carb was 36. And the serving size of it was 12 ounces. That means there's 1 carb ounce. One carb ounce is 3.0, which means that for every 3 ounces, you get 1 carb. Yes. So how much drink should you have, or how many carbs the president drink? So let's choose 1. Let's say I want to get 10 carbs from this drink. I can have 3.3 ounces. Let's do that again. And let me go get a real drink so that will be perfect. 1 second. You know, I can pause this. Hold on a second. So I found one. I got it in my refrigerator. This has 41 total carbs. So I'm gonna go back to drink, which is 3. Option 3. The total carbs for this is 41. Told you it's late and I'm sleep deprived. Into the serving size of this is 1 servings per container, so it's 15.2 ounces. So 1 carb ounce is 2.697. So if I get 1 ounce of this, I'm gonna get 2.6 carbs. That's what it's saying. 1 ounce give me 2.6 carbs. Basically 2.7 carbs. So how many carbs do I want to drink? Let's say I'm gonna take 1. And so I want to get 12 carbs from this particular thing. It's 4.4 ounces. 4.49. So 4.4 ounces gives me 12 carbs. That's how easy this is. I've gone through the metabolism calculator. Go through it again and play with it. This concludes this class.